Welcome back. I'm prepared to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be shedding light on my review appertaining to my prolonged fasting experience of fasting 3 to 5 days per week every week for 10 plus years on a fruitarian diet. So how was it, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Before we dabble into the nitty-gritty, I just wanted to preface this video by stating that you should ensure that you have a healthy BMI of well above 18.5 before you commence any type of fast. Furthermore, you should also ensure that your vessel is eminently hydrated and eminently nourished before you commence any type of fast. During the duration of a fasting session, you can consume vegan supplements, and you should profusely drink distilled water. It is imperative to maintain optimal hydration levels at all times. You also want to be able to maintain optimal nutrient levels at all times and never succumb to having subpar nutrient levels nor any nutrient deficiencies. Certain vegan supplements such as vegan multivitamins have electrolytes embedded in them, which can help the vessel to maintain hydration levels. I personally attempt to eat at least 5 to 20,000 calories of fruits and vegetables per meal before undergoing a fast. At this confluence of time and space, as per my dietary regimen, I personally typically fast for 3.5 to 5 days per week before I recommence an eating session. Amid an eating session, I will attempt to eat at least 15,000 to 45,000 calories of fruits and vegetables. My eating window is typically 2.5 to 3 days. So I try to ingest 15,000 to 45,000 calories of fruits and vegetables before 72 hours elapses. If you were to have your meals interspersed throughout the week and consume 56 meals per week or 8 meals per day, then it would bar you from entering into ketosis and autophagy. Ketosis is a metabolic process that involves the vessel depleting stored fat for energy in lieu of utilizing glucose for energy. Fat is deemed to be a cleaner energy source than glucose and a preferred energy source for the organs to harness. During ketosis, appetite is suppressed and the concentration of ketones in the blood is elevated. As per autophagy, autophagy is deemed to be a metabolic process that involves the removal of waste material from cells. Undergoing prolonged fasting can do far more than just boost stem cell production and human growth hormone production. Undergoing prolonged fasting can allow the vessel to produce more white blood cells, which can be dispatched to annihilate more cancer cells, senescent cells, bacterial infected cells, fungal infected cells, and virus infected cells. Undergoing prolonged fasting can do far more than just stymie the biological aging process. Undergoing prolonged fasting can also induce cellular repairs, improve insulin sensitivity, and lower blood sugar levels. Moreover, undergoing prolonged fasting can also help you to be able to reduce LDL cholesterol levels and blood triglyceride levels. Undergoing prolonged fasting can also help you to be able to reduce inflammation markers and oxidative damage in the vessel. Additionally, undergoing prolonged fasting can also help you to be able to amplify brain hormone BDNF levels. Undergoing prolonged fasting can also help the vessel to be able to eliminate more advanced glycation end products that pervade it. Undergoing prolonged fasting can also help reduce glycation events in the vessel. It stands to profoundly reason that undergoing prolonged fasting can yield a copious amount of benefits as long as a person has a healthy BMI of well above 18.5 and as long as a person is able to maintain optimal hydration levels and optimal nutrient levels. Much to my relief, much to my elation, much to my gratification, it is significantly more convenient for me to ingest 15 to 45,000 calories of fruits and vegetables in a 3-day time window than it is for me to do so throughout the entirety of the week. If you're able to winnow down your eating session down to a 72-hour time window, you're going to have more time to pursue entrepreneurial pursuits, and it's going to be all the more of a viability for you to be able to work over 100 hours per week if you choose to do so in entrepreneurial capacities. If your eating window is truncated by being 72 hours in duration, then you're going to have far more time to be able to pursue ample health optimization measures for the prospect of attaining vigorous, robust, stellar health. You should strive to attain optimal health. You should not shirk on doing so. You do not want to succumb to maladies, ailments, nor inflammation in any form. You want your vessel to be malady-free, ailment-free, and inflammation-free all the time. Lamentably, much of my dismay, much of my consternation, much of my chagrin, much of my grief, much of my agony, much of my agitation, much of my irritation, it is a hassle to prepare fruitarian meals, and it is easier when I do not have to deal with doing so for at least 3 to 4 days per week. I also feel as though I have more energy in my fasting days relative to my eating days, which is presumably attributable to the fact that my vessel is not undergoing the metabolic processes associated with digesting food on my fasting days. It is ideal to be imbued with energy and have unalloyed mental acuity at all times. As for my dietary regimen, I've been following a nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich, anti-inflammatory, alkaline fruitarian diet. I've been consuming alkaline fruits and vegetables that have low glycemic loads. At this juncture, I also abstain, desist, and refrain from ingesting any sugar-dense fruits and sugar-dense vegetables. I want to minimize glycation activities in my vessel. I do not want my vessel to be a repository for advanced glycation and products. I also want my vessel to be devoid of cancer cells, senescent cells, virus-infected cells, bacterial-infected cells, and fungal-infected cells. You should abstain, desist, and refrain from engaging in activities that will induce free radical damage, truncate your telomeres, unravel your chromosomes, ravage your DNA, undermine your health, and elicit chronic diseases. You should strive to optimize your health and maximize your longevity rate. Your health is sacrosanct, precious, and invaluable. Do not do anything that will undermine any facet of your health. You should strive to optimize every facet of your health. In the form of a quantitative score, I have to rate my prolonged fasting experience of fasting 3 to 5 days per week every week for 10 plus years on a fruitarian diet to be a 9 out of 10. I hope that you deem this video to be enthralling, captivating, riveting, mesmerizing, and insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.